Q, let's get right into this episode. OTAs, we're going to recap the OTAs, what's happening all season training for our players, trying to tune up things before the season starts. There's a lot of coming together, a lot of camaraderie being built, personalities coming together and congealing together. A lot of new faces, A.J. Brown, so on and so forth, being acclimated to the offense. OTAs, Eagles have taken fewer practices than every other team in the National Football League beside the Bengals. So it's only two teams that didn't use their allotted amount of practices. What do you make of that, Q?
Yeah, to me, I think, not to sound like the old fogey and all that, right? So, you look at the team across the whole team. I mean, you see, okay, Brandon Graham, 13 years experience, Jason Kelsey, 12, Fletcher Cox, 11, Slay, 10, Lane Johnson, 10. You got a few guys that are around, 6, 7, 8. But most of the team is, 4, 3, 2 years and younger. And usually the OTAs is the time where you're developing the younger guys. You're developing those guys into, to get some depth. You're developing them into potential starters. So, I'm not of the belief system that even OTA reps are a waste of time. I think even OTA reps are very important for those young guys to get the opportunity to be seen, to get the opportunity to develop, and to get extra time with the coaching staff. So I generally understand you don't want to wear your team out before the season starts, but I just feel like those are kind of missed opportunities to really get some good growth and development in your backup players and guys that aren't necessarily going to be starting, but they're at some point going to be an important role moving forward. So, I don't want to sound like the old guy, but I hate to see that kind of missed opportunity there.
To me, I agree with you. There's a bunch of missed opportunity. The reason being is you have younger players that have played, but they don't have a bunch of experience and they're unproven, meaning they're playing because they're rookies. They're playing because they were drafted. They haven't done anything to prove their value in the National Football League. Meaning, if they become free agents today, how many people are going to pick them up on their roster? Not many, because they're still unproven. You want to get to that point like you are Jason Kelsey, you are Brandon Graham, you are Darius Slay. Now, if you're going to have some cutbacks or guys are going to miss practice, let the older guys miss the practice. That's what we did back in those days. Now, again, I understand that there's a new school, there's a new modern way of thinking, but yes, reward the old guys that are going to show up on Sunday, that have the experience. Maybe they do need some extra time to heal, but these young guys should be taking most of the reps, should be competing in practice for a spot, getting a lot of just growth and development.